What's up, guys? Today you join me at the area of Paul Ricard, the famous southern France circuit, and I get to drive the new Lamborghini Temerario. Now, I already did a video with it on Estoril in the south of Portugal, on track. If you haven't watched that video, go click in the top right corner, because this is sort of an addition but on road driving. I have a beautiful road ahead of me. It's nice and quiet, and let me tell you, this thing is an absolute weapon. Of course, this is the successor to the legendary Lamborghini Huracan with the V10, but we can forget all about that because this is totally different. Not a single bolt is the same as with the Huracan. Nothing is. The driving experience is very, very different. The whole philosophy of the car is very, very different. It even looks completely different. So I'm getting sort of retro vibes from this. From the front, it really reminds me of a Diablo, and then the side profile, looking at that rear hip with that intake in there, reminds me of a Gallardo. So from the front, the side, I think it's a beautiful car, especially in a bold color like this. The rear, though, is something I still have to get used to. I think it's a very bold design with the center exhaust and the open wheel design, but it's still very weird to me that this is all taller or longer than the rest of the rear, so it's like this big thing sticking out. Look at this diffuser piece, same goes for that. So yeah, really have to get used to that. But we have that new engine, 4-liter V8 bi-turbo. Now you might think that's the engine from the Urus, so it's an Audi V8. No, it's a Lamborghini V8. It's all new and it can do 10,000 RPM. We also have some electric stuff going on, so in total 920 horsepower. It's all getting a bit mental, I think. 920. We came from 640 or something like that with the Huracan. Absolutely insane. It also has the Allegerita package, so the lightweight package, handling package. When I drove it on Estoril, I could really tell the difference. So first I started out with the non-Allegerita. After that, the Allegerita is a massive difference. On the inside, it's all good news, because it is way better and more comfortable than with the Huracan. Those previous Lamborghinis, the previous gen, so Huracan, Aventador, they were one-dimensional vehicles. They could do one thing really, really well. It was going hard, giving you that thrill, very hardcore vehicles. But this is way more multi-dimensional. This is a lot more comfortable, a lot more spacious, a lot more practical, and actually quite a nice GT car even. So we even have these Porsche-like cup holders that Porsche ditched. So Lamborghini was like, yeah, we'll have those. It's a shame that the 992, 911 doesn't have them anymore, I think. So this is typical Lambo, that starter cover, starter button cover, and then a very weird way to do the reverse gear, like this lever. Could also have been just a button on the top, but they decided not to. So we have two of these little toggle switches, whatever they are. You can switch between Città, Strada, Sport and Corsa. We'll just go straight for Corsa and then for performance mode. So we have all the power we need. 920 horsepower. It's absolutely insane, but I don't have to explain, I guess. Let's hit the M button so it'll stay into gear, not auto upshift by itself. Okay, let's go. even there it's violent. So we have all the torque in the world because we have electric engines and they are filling the gap that needs to be filled because of the turbos. I have no idea where this is all going. That's quick. Carbon ceramic brakes, of course, but the biggest complaint with the Temerario was, of course, the sound. I feel like it sounds absolutely insane. It's such a nice mechanical noise. It sounds like a superbike, it really does. 10,000 RPM. Like interior noise, I think it's just as insane as the Huracan. I honestly think so. It's, you know, from the outside it's a lot quieter and less dramatic, of course, but this interior experience is absolutely biblical. My God, it's quick. Okay, first gear. Is it too quick? It might be. It just might be. Absolutely freaking flying here. But what an experience this is. I love this thing. So epic. It's overwhelming, this. I cannot wait to drive it on the Autobahn because we will. The performance is going to be absolutely insane. So 0 to 100, 2.7 seconds. 0 to 200, 7.1. So
I want to tell you about Petrol Vibes. This is their newest edition, a neon track silhouette, basically, with all the numbers and names of corners, the different sectors. It looks absolutely amazing here in our workshop. They still also have the regular wall art car silhouettes, the 2mm thick steel that has been laser cut. Their designs are just gorgeous, and you can also submit your own car to their website and they will make a custom silhouette of your car with all your accessories, your modifications. It looks absolutely insane. We've had one made of a Toyota Supra recently and it is just gorgeous. We've got a lot of BMWs here in the workshop. We've got a couple of cool cars up in the sim room as well. And if you want one of these things, holidays are coming up. Perfect gift for yourself or any other petrol head. Make sure you check out Petrol Vibes and use code AUTOTOPNL10 for a 10% discount. Enjoy the video.
Really, really quick. It feels to me it's quicker than the Revuelto. I would put in a drag race, I would be putting my money on the Temerario, really. What I think is the biggest accomplishment is it's so much more usable and friendly and rounded and subtle, fluent than the Huracan. The Huracan, as I said, it was hardcore. It was one-dimensional. It was epic as well. But if you just stick this into Strada, let's do that. It is so nice and soft. Soaks up all these little ridges and potholes, and it's very friendly, very usable. So the driving modes, they do a lot. Like suspension wise, it's an amazing difference. But I just really prefer sticking it into Corsa. Oh, that's good. What a machine this. This might be my favorite supercar ever, honestly. It reminds me of like a McLaren meets 911 Turbo, something like that. Something very usable, practical, but it has that focus, it has that racy character of what a McLaren offers. And then that DCT gearbox, absolutely perfect. This is so good. That's the police telling me to slow down. But is it too quick? Is it too much? I think it is. This is, for public roads, I think too much. Way too much even. But apparently this is what we want. I would have been perfectly happy with this same character, only with like 600 horsepower. For me, that would be enough. Although it is super exciting. But I just need to drive it on the Autobahn, really max it out. I'm so happy I already drove it on Estoril, because the experience there was even more crazy than this. Even though this is already such an experience. Okay, that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the new Lamborghini Temerario. It is, well, one of my favorite supercars ever. It is so good, really so good. This is what we should be heading for with performance cars. Just these hybrid solutions, these crazy turbocharged engines. Apparently we can do turbocharged engines that will do 10,000 RPM, so let's just do so. No idea where I should be going. Okay, thank you guys, bye.